So what up, YouTube? Welcome to the NBA 2K12 Ultimate Post-Up Tutorial. And who better to kick off a post-up tutorial than to highlight one of the greatest centers of all time, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. You know, Hakeem had one of those careers that any good center would dream of having. He didn't shadow in comparison to no one. The man was a two-time NBA champion, NBA Most Valuable Player. He was a two-time NBA Finals MVP, a 12-time NBA All-Star. He was a two-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year, and he was also one of the NBA's 50th greatest players of all time. I'm going to read to you guys a quick quote. If I had to pick a center for an all-time best team, I would take Olajuwon. That leaves out Shaq, Patrick Ewing, it leaves out Wilt Chamberlain, it leaves out a lot of people. And the reason I would take Olajuwon is very simple. He is so versatile because of what he can give you from that position. It's not just scoring, not just rebounding, or not just his block shots. People don't realize he was in the top 7 in steals. He always made great decisions on the court. For all facets of the game, I have to give it to him. That quote comes from Michael Jordan. So if you get a chance, do me a favor. Look up Hakeem Olajuwon, take a look at some of his highlights. In my opinion, he was definitely one of the greatest centers of all time. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the basics of post-up moves. I'm using my man Patrick Ewing and I'm performing a drive fake. What you want to do is you hold the left trigger and move the left stick towards the key. Now we're going to do a spin fake. You hold the left trigger and move the left stick towards the baseline. Now we're going to do a shoulder fake. You hold the left trigger and move the left stick towards the basket. A lot of these moves are camera sensitive, so make sure you understand that you may have to change that up depending on where you are on the basketball court. I'm doing a light combination of all sorts right now. This is what you call a lean back. While holding the ball, you just hold the left trigger and move the left stick towards the basket. Simple as that. The lean back is a great move to size up your opponent and light him up. This is what we call an aggressive back down. All you have to do is, while in the post-up position, move the left stick towards the basket and hold the right trigger or press R2 on the PS3. This next move is called creating space. All you have to do is hold the left trigger and move the left stick away from the basket. The lean back is towards the basket, and the create space is away from the basket. This next move is called the dribble disengage. While in the post, move the left stick away from the basket and press the Y button. This is the drive to the key. Move the left stick towards the key and press the Y button. Now we're going to take a look at some scoring. This right here is the post hook to the left. When you're about 15 to 18 feet away from the basket, move the right stick to the left and towards the basket. You'll do yourself a nice left-handed hook. Now we're going to take a look at it from the right side. The hook shot is a very difficult move to defend against. So make sure that your player is very skilled in that middle area. The next move we're going to take a look at is the post fade. This is the post fade to the left. You want to move the right stick left and away from the basket. A skilled center that can perform the post fade is almost unguardable. Now this next move is a personal favorite of mine. It's called the single shimmy shot. What it is basically You're gonna get your man in the post. You're gonna move the right stick to the right and then to the left really fast. You'll do a nice fake. Take a look at it in slow motion as I post up Alonzo Mourning, right, left, and then it's a nice fadeaway for the finish. Here it is from the right side. You're gonna move the right stick left to right really rapidly. Easy fadeaway bucket. Almost unguardable, especially with a man this size fading away. See how he fakes left and he fades to the right. Perfect move. Nothing but net. Now we're gonna take a look at some double shimmies. This is the double shimmy shot to the left. You're gonna, while in post, move the right stick left to left real quickly. And you're gonna perform a double shimmy fake. You don't see too many people doing more than a double. This is a nice move. All you have to do it to the right side is move the right stick to the right. Bam, left, bam, and then right again. Fade away, jump shot. All day, baby. Now we're gonna take a quick look at some of the post hop moves. This is the post hop to the left. During a live dribble, just hold the left trigger and move the right stick left and away from the basket. Here it is from the right side. We're gonna take the live dribble, move the right stick right and away from the basket. Again, as you're dribbling the ball, you're holding the left trigger now and you're moving the right stick to the right and away from the basket. Easy 2 points. See how Tim Duncan does a step back hop? All you have to do is hold the left trigger and move the right stick away from the basket. And who better to take a shot like that than Tim Duncan? Now we're going to take a look at some of the more skilled moves, the drop step layup. You're going to notice that he extends off his right leg. In order to perform this move, you hold the left trigger and move the right stick towards the basket, left or to the right. Notice again how he extends off and makes an easy layup on the inside. Now we're going to take a quick look at the post fade. In order to do the post fade, all you have to do is move the right stick away, in this case to the left of the basket. Now we're going to look at the post hook. This is also in the post fade category. You move the right stick away to the right of the basket. Now we're going to take a look at the drop step dunk. This is a very, very overpowered move in NBA 2K11. And if your man is strong enough and skilled enough, it still is in NBA 2K12. The drop step dunk is very easy. You just hold the left trigger and the right trigger while very close to the basket and move the right stick towards the basket to the left or to the right. Simple as that.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down.
He just wanted to make sure he wasn't coming down on.
After this video, you guys with bigs for my player characters should be dominating the paint. Now we're going to take a quick look at the up and under move. It's a very simple move. In order to perform the up and under, you just perform a pump fake and then move the right stick immediately to finish the shot. Now, if anybody remembers the running hook, it would be the Boston Celtics fans of the 1987 game in the finals when Irvin Magic Johnson lit them up with this famous hook shot. The running hook is a very easy move to perform. All you have to do is drive across the paint and move the right stick in the same direction. Obviously, the most famous player of all time execute the running hook or any form of a hook shot was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Take a look at that sweetness. Now the greatest running fade or fadeaway jumper you've ever seen in your life was done by none other than my man Michael Jordan. So in order to do the running fade, all you have to do is drive across the paint and move the right stick away from the basket. Even someone as skilled as your My Player should be able to do this move. Check out my man Jake Brown backing him down. Runaway fade. Nothing but net. This concludes the ultimate post-up tutorial. I'm gonna let Kobe Bryant take us away with a couple of his spin jumpers and fadeaways. If you have some suggestions, write them in the comments. It's your boy Shake. I'll holler at you dudes later.